Well, good morning everyone from the 110 again. The sun isn't quite out yet, but I can't get on with the gates today because we're still just waiting on these hinges to come. So I won't be doing this. There's another job that I need to go and look at further up there, so I'll take you up there and show you that. I might see if we've got time to do a bit of that today, but we need to get some materials for that as well. So we'll head up and go and see what we need. I don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera, but from this section here to where that dip is up there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a big dip here. And you can see this like trench here. So last year, in the winter, this bit got really wet. That bad, Joe Sugg got stuck in it in his Defender, so he struggled getting up through this bit. So Tom was saying that he wants something doing with this bit of track here, so we're thinking about putting some drainage in and then putting some hardcore down along this section here. So it's one of them with the drainage. Until this has all been chopped back, it's going to be a bit difficult to see where we're going to do it. We could probably do with like a V trench down here to gather the water that comes down and send it into a brook in the bit of woods there. There's a brook on the other side, so we could do with channeling that water to there. So this is going to need scraping off and then stoning up basically. A bit of land drain going in, but I might just hold out putting the land drain in for now and just get it scraped off and then hardcored, and then when winter comes then I can see exactly where it needs the land drain going through. Because you'd think down here, down this bit here, this is like the lowest spot, so you'd expect this bit to puddle up, but it is hardcored and it has got a slight fall into the brook that way. So I think for now we could probably just do with scraping out that top bit there and stoning it all up. But that's not what I'm going to crack on with today, but I just wanted to have a quick look and see what we were going to need for it and then let Tom know later. But I'm going to crack on down on the 50, which I'll take you down there now. Right, so this is what I'm going to be doing today. There's all these tree stumps that are all still in the ground here. So I'm going to give it a good go of ripping them all out and sticking them in a pile. I think the best way to get rid of the roots is probably to burn them. So with all these other piles that are dotted about as well, I might just pull them all into one spot. And then if Joe chips them, he can chip them. Or to get rid of the stumps, it might be just worth burning the lot of it. And then that way it'll get rid of the stumps as well, because they're a bit of a nightmare to get rid of the stumps. Well, there is a few piles dotted about. So I'll go get the digger out. We'll try and scrape all these piles into one pile at least. And then I can start on the stumps. So there's quite a few running through that section. I think Tom wants to leave that in for the time being, that bit of bushery. And then it would be nice to clear it and just fence off for that for now. That echo, proper echo here now. And then there's all these stumps along here as well. So yeah, we'll just get cracking and we'll go get the digger. I got the beast out, so let's get down and rip those stumps out.
Safe haven of conversation where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days. And
Tell you what, to chip that would be a nightmare. See, normally what you do, if you chopping stuff down, like all that, what you do is you cut the bottom off, and then you get the butt end of the tree, and you pile it all so the butts are facing the same way, and then the foliage is on the other side. So then when you come to stick it straight through the chipper, you just grab the butt, stick it in the chipper, it'll drag it through. But this is all like all entwined, so that's going to be fun to try and chip. Not only that, it's got a lot of hawthorn, holly in there, and it's not the best chip once it's chipped, to be fair. It's not like the best time to chip anything is in the autumn and normal nice big branches, and it comes out as really good like chippings. But that's just going to be quite leafy matter, not really the best for doing anything with on the land, really. I'll mention it to Tom, but to save a bit of money and save the heartache of trying to put it all through a chipper, because like I say, if Joe comes down, he'll have to pay Joe to chip it all, and then it's what you do with it afterwards, and it's just not going to make the best wood chip. So I'm sort of leaning towards just burning it. I know it's not the best thing to do for the environment and stuff, but we could put it all in one pile and save it for bonfire night, couldn't we? But I honestly think that's the best cost-effective way to deal with all of this at the moment, without getting a chipper in and getting Joe in to do it or whatever. Don't even know how long it'd take him, because he's got that there, then he'd have to whiz round here, and then there'd just be piles everywhere as well. I think what I'm going to do for the time being is, it's like, where'd you start? I think for the time being what I'm going to do, because I need to be able to get to these stumps anyway, is I think I'm going to start further up there and then get all this that's been trimmed down and stick it in one pile over near the house here. If he wants to burn it, we can just pull it away a little bit and have a fire there, because it's a bit too late for that house. But I don't think it'd be advisable to have another fire up there now, because obviously the caravan's there, and the heat that come off that last bonfire was insane. It was just ridiculous, and it just warped that caravan to bits. So I think that fire site up there now is like off limits, but I think we could have a fire site down here somewhere, as long as we're not putting pallets and chairs on it and stuff again, because the amount of nails and stuff that come out of that, it was just ridiculous. But all this sort of stuff, you could burn it and then it'll just leave the ash behind, and then you can just scrape up the ash and then you can use it somewhere else, basically. So I think that is going to be my plan. Start up here, scrape all this lot together, stick it over there, and then I'll give everything a scrape out and a clear up, so I can get to all these stumps throughout this bit. Give it a nice tidy up. What do you reckon? Reckon that's the best way to deal with this now? I do. Yeah, shouldn't take me too long. Not with this beast. I need to ring Ashbrooks as well today, because I had a message whilst I was away. They mentioned about the servicing on it, so I'm going to give them a ring and tell them that I'm back on site, and if you want to come down and give it a service, I'll be here. So yeah, let's get cracking on this.
Just saying, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean. If only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe. In group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Tell you all my secrets, it's safe to keep them. Sharing our dreams and the whys and reasons. Since our last conversation, my girl's been waiting. Let me update them, just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Oh, we listen, we.
Wow, there's been a bit of chopping going on. I've got to be careful here because I've come across loads more cobble sets, and I don't want to be throwing them into this pile. We need to we're probably going to have to get them out by hand bring the dumper down and just load them up by hand, because there's an awful lot all the way throughout all this bit here. There's loads here, loads there, right up against where the hedge line was. So it's going to make it a little bit more awkward. So I'm going to scrape out what I can around that section of any of the brambles and other bits of wood, branches and stuff, and then I'll get them in here. But I am going to have to do a major pick through with the dumper, and try and save as many of these cobble sets as we can, because obviously, you know, they're worth a fair few quid. Tom said he's having a pop down in a bit, so I don't know if he's going to wear his gloves, because I won't mind a hand with that, because there is an awful lot in here. Like I say, my plan today was to try and dig out these stumps all the way up there, but just moving all this is a job in itself. But I'm making some progress. We are making some progress there, aren't we? So it's one of them, where do you start with it all? So I'll give this a bit of a scrape over here now, try and get that into the pile, get a few other bits and bats out, and then I might try and scrape some more, because there's all this up here yet that's been chopped back. But I can't get to the stumps that I'm trying to dig out because of all this in the way. So I need to scrape all this out first before I actually can get into dig the stumps out. But yeah, it's proving a bit more than I sort of anticipated. Plus my back is killing because I pulled it like yesterday. I wasn't used to it. Wasn't used to working, so yeah, I did me back in. But yeah, better carry on and start scraping some more of this out, and then hopefully get some of this over in that pile as well. So I'll set you up for another time lapse over here, and we'll see what we can get done, shall we? Stick you here, shall I?
We keep it low, a place where you can be free. In group chat therapy.
Right, that bit's a bit clearer now. I can sort of get to the stumps. I will need to change the bucket, but I just thought I might as well clear this section first so I can get to all the stumps along here. So it's just a matter of pulling it all out, dragging it down to that pile, so it's all in one place. And yeah, just give it a bit of a clear up, and then like I say, I'll change the bucket, and then I can dig the stumps out a lot easier that way. But yeah, he did some chopping, didn't he? Blimey now, with that little chainsaw as well. Crazy. He did an awful lot of chopping. Oh, me back. But we're clearing it up a bit. Like I say, get rid of this over there, and then I can see all the stumps that I need to take out then. Not doing too badly though.
Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy.
Well, just working away. And then I've had a little surprise. It's nice to see you out of hospital, mate.
It's nice to be out of hospital.
I bet, yeah. How long were you in for?
6 days. 6 days.
6 days, bloody hell, yeah. So yeah, make sure you go over to his channel and have a look. QR on screen. One of the youngest farmers I know doing, well, I think he's the only farmer that I know. Yeah, yeah, doing YouTube. So if you want to catch up to see what he's been up to and stuff, make sure you go over and have a look at his channel. But I'm ready for my dinner. It's not in that bag, my dinner's in the fridge. Brought a salad today, so I'm going to go grab my salad. I'm going to have my dinner with him, I think. I'm supposed to be working, but Ken turned up with Tony on the back. Jack was here, well he still is. Mark the farmer, Tom, the whole gang was here. Just missing Chris, but he was on the phone. So yeah, I'm gonna now jump back in that digger, crack on with what I was doing. I've had my dinner. So yeah, next step is scraping out all that section there. Got a bit of a pile going here. Oh, another quad going there now. But yeah, gonna scrape out all this section basically. I'll probably put my GoPro on for a bit because this is about to die. Oh yeah, it's still going, but put my GoPro on, I'll sit in the cab and you can just watch me work away like that, I think.
My little safe haven of conversation, where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just say it, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean, if only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Tell you all my secrets, it's safe to keep them. Sharing our dreams and the whys and reasons. Since our last conversation, my girl's been waiting. And we update them, they're my salvation. When I wanna break down and crash out, they won't. That's what friendship's about. Failure or success, we're a circle of trust. Better send that text. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy.
Back to work already, is he? Oh, nice one. Whey! There you go, sir. Can't believe you're back to work already. No, but you can ride quads. Hey, that's what matters. Off he goes. Right, let's get cracking with this lot.
I think I need group chat therapy. My little safe haven of conversation, where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just saying, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean. If only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Tell you all my secrets, it's safe to keep them. Sharing our dreams and the whys and reasons. I said silence conversation, my girl's been waiting. And me update them, they're my salvation. When I wanna break down and crash out, they won't. That's what friendship's about. Failure or success, we're a circle of trust. Better send that text. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy. Oh, we listen, we don't judge, we keep it low. A place where you can be free. In group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy.
Well, the heavens have opened. It are coming down now, but I've got a big pile built up there. I'll use the dumper to get it over to the fire pit, well, the fire pile. I'm just going to give this a quick scrape down that way now, just to move all this lot. But yeah, you wouldn't believe how many brambles were here before, would you? Brambles and twigs and branches and all sorts. But it's looking a lot better. It's really, really opened it up. I've got to get up there and chop that down because it was in the way before, and so I didn't get it to damage. I didn't want to damage the digger, so I snapped it with the digger. So I'm going to come back and clean that up at some point. But yeah, I'm just going to keep scraping this pile up together now, stick that to one side, call it a day, because the digger's nearly out of fuel and it's that time of the day anyway. So I'll quickly scrape all this up. I'm going to put it up against the side here and go and tuck the digger away for the night.
We listen, we don't judge, we keep it low. A place where you can be free. In group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. Group chat therapy.
Well, I think I've made a big dent in it. Made a real big dent in it. Really opened it up. Oh, my back is sore. Oh. I'll get over it. Stop whinging. Right, I'm going to get this tucked away now. And yeah, I'll give you a shout when I've done that. There's still quite a bit to do along here. Still got to rip all them out. At least I can get to the stumps now. Now I've moved all the offcuts. And it's really opened it up through there now. Really has. And you can see that. Gonna go fence that up now. I'll fence that up before I go and put this away, actually. Be a good idea, wouldn't it? Digger's put away. Andy's on site. Tom's just turned up, so I'm gonna have a pop down there and see what he thinks of what we've done today. Oh, I left my blooming door open. Oh, wet ass now. Right, come on, let's go see what he thinks. Well, we've all just been putting the world to rights. I'm done here for the day. Back tomorrow. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. I really, really do. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It is free. Hit the notification button, leave us a comment, and yeah, give us a like as well if you've enjoyed what you've seen. I know it might have been a bit boring for you guys with all the time lapses. Back to time lapse Tom. But yeah, appreciate you all.
Like and subscribe.
I love you, bro. Go get the candy.
See you later, pal. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for you. See you Saturday.
Go on,